Hello, good evening. Welcome to Zudo's African Label YouTube channel. Endeavor to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is the part 2 of my discussion on visa rejection or refusal or disapproval. I did the part 1 in the car when I was heading out in the morning, and I promised I was going to have a part 2. And in that part 2, I'm going to make an attempt to do some expose based on my research that I did on visa refusal. Some of the questions that people usually ask, one is, how soon can I reapply for Canada visa after refusal? How soon can I reapply for Canada visa after refusal? So this question, let me quickly handle it. I have 3 questions here. Do I take it one after the other, or I handle it one? I think I should handle it one after the other. This one is, how soon can I reapply for Canada visa after refusal? So in the last dispensation, you can only apply for your visa when you have been refused. You have to wait for 6 months before you can reapply. But in this present dispensation, you can reapply immediately. But endeavor to go through your letter. That letter that was sent to you by IRCC is a very, very important letter. Without that letter, you cannot reapply. You can't reapply because, one, where you sent a letter, did they communicate to you that your visa has been refused? Yes. What are the reasons for the refusal? So you must be able to state the reasons in the letter showing why you were refused, not based on assumption or speculations. The exact letter that was sent to you, the reasons are stated there. Sorry, you cannot come to Canada. Sorry, we couldn't give you your visa because of insufficient funds. Or, oh, sorry, you can't come to Canada because you have not been able to prove to us that you will leave Canada at the appropriate time that you have stated there. Another third common reason is you have not been able to satisfy the immigration officer. The reason that you gave, that is your essence of coming to Canada, has been defeated because you could not give details why you should be given a visa consideration. So let me quickly answer that says, how soon can I reapply for Canada visa after refusal? Now, I will read directly from the research I did. It says, if my immigration application or visa application is refused, do I have to wait before I apply again? If we refuse your application to come to Canada, I'm reading directly from the website. If we refuse your application to come to Canada, you can apply again at any time. That is the new rules. You can apply again at any time unless your decision letter says you can't. You should only apply again if you can include information that you didn't include before. June 21, 2023. Did you see that? This is the most important part of this this paragraph I just read under the CICGC.ca. It says you should only apply again if you can include information that you didn't include before. This statement was made June 21st, 2023. Okay, so that answers the first question. Then there's another question again that says, how can I apply again for visitor visa if I was rejected? Yes, who says you cannot apply again? You can apply again. How you will apply is what I'm about to explain to you. If you were refused a visa, visitor's visa, this person is asking, how can I, excuse me, sorry, the weather is becoming a bit cold. Now, he said, can I apply again for visitor visa if I was rejected? Yes, you can apply again. But remember the last sentence in the paragraph I read. You can only apply if you can include the information that you didn't include before. And if you are able to prove those points, those reasons that were stated in your letter at the bottom. Don't throw the letter away because you are angry. Don't ever misplace that letter because, oh, what you were expecting is not there. They have refused me the visa. Why are they writing me this stupid letter? Well, I don't even need this letter. You throw it away. And a few months' time, you have a rethink. You will now want to reapply. The person that is going to help you, or the person that wants to suggest to you, do it like this, do it like that, or don't do it like this, or do it like that, that person will need that information. You need those informations by your side when you are completing the forms. Because the reason you were going 6 months ago may not be the reason you are going 6 months' time. And there is no hard and fast rule again that says you should wait for 6 months. That one is not there anymore. And you can only apply when you have read your rejection letter carefully. You answer all the questions. It's like going for an exam and you failed. Will you say that because you failed the exam, you will not do the exam again? So all the effort you have put in for the program will be wasted. Maybe you were having sleepless nights, your parents borrowed money to enroll you for the course, and there are some aspects of the course outline that was very difficult for you to study or to understand. You had to seek for help from students who have done it before. You can seek for help from online. You can go and do research, go to the library, just to buttress the points that your professor have given to you. Are you going to say that because you failed the exam, you are going to abandon the entire degree? Or you are going to abandon the entire course you were doing, maybe to meet up with your certification or to add to your resume for your dream job? No. You have to try again. You don't give up. You will sit down and look at all the questions that you have failed. You will study it very well and go back for the exam. You will be very surprised. You will pass it in flying colors. The same thing with your visa application. Your denial is not the end of it. That was what I said in my part 1 of this video. I made that video inside the car. I was driving off to work and for a meeting, and I said, if I don't quickly do this video, I may just forget to do it. So I quickly did it in the car. I went and I came back. I said I will do the part 2 when I get back. So for every no you get in anything you are looking for, it means there is a yes around the corner. But all you need is a strong willpower and determination. And never you get angry when you didn't get your visa. Getting angry is not going to lead you anywhere. You need to settle down and look at your refusal. And again, the refusal I have may not be the refusal Mr. B has. Mrs. D may be refused because of insufficient funds. So many people say, no, when they have refused you, and they have refused you genuinely. What I mean by genuinely, you are not bad. Excuse me. You are not bad. The bad one is when you are bad, when you have been asked never to apply again. And it is best known to the immigration officer before they will take such decisions. Say, you know what, don't ever apply for Canadian visa again. Oh, you have been bad for 5 years, you have been bad for 10 years. That is the bad one. If you have been rejected and there are reasons attached to it, I just feel that it's like failing an assignment, failing an exam that you have been given a chance to retake. You have been given an opportunity to do a receipt. When I went to school, I didn't have opportunity for receipts. I didn't have opportunity for receipts. There was no receipt in Uniben when I was a student. Grace Alele Williams, the Vice Chancellor, the first female Vice Chancellor in Nigeria, already stopped receipts. No receipts. What we had was carryover. You fail a course, you carry the course over, you enroll it again, and do it the following section. Or, you can go and do a prerequisite from other departments, other faculties, to make up for that particular one you have failed if it's an elective course. But the issue is, nobody fails a course, one course in the university, for example, and you say because you failed only one course, you have not been expelled. You have not been given a, what do they call the other one? I don't know. I can't remember it. I know there's expulsion. There's rustication. They can ask you to stay away for 2 years and come back. You know, if you are given opportunity for a receipt or a carryover, I don't think it's a bad idea. But this time around, you will know that, oh, I have performed poorly in this exam. I got 40, and the professor wants me to get a 70. There are some universities that will say 90 is your pass mark. So you have to comply. So that's the way I see this visa refusal. I just feel that every embassy, each country has their policy. And these policies, they are always reviewed from time to time. They cannot change the policy because of you. You have to comply with their policy because you are the one looking for something. You don't go to university and they say you need 120 hours credit course to become a first degree graduate. And you tell them there that, okay, I have given you 70. What are you waiting for? Just give me this degree, let me go. It's not done anywhere. So I know how you feel when you are rejected or when you are faced with a refusal letter because your expectations are high. But my brother, my sister, is not the end of the road. Denial, refusal, rejection, disapproval, whatever language you have used for you is not the end. It's just telling you to sit down, look at the areas where they have pointed out. You will buckle up. Oh, they said insufficient funds. Okay, if I had known, oh, I have a plot of land I wanted to sell that I inherited, maybe I should have just sold it and put it in the account so they know that I have enough money. I have assets, but I don't have cash. So because of that, I may just quickly see how I can raise funds, sell my farmland, or sell my poultry farm, or sell my goods that I have in the shop to put in the account so that they will see that I have assets, but I don't have cash. And that is because I'm a business person. I normally withdraw the money in my account to buy raw materials to make my soap, or I'm a small-scale business owner. Embassy doesn't know that. Embassy is judging you with what you have brought. So based on that, don't always misinterpret them. They don't know you. They don't know you, and they refuse you without prejudice. They are just judging you based on the documents they have before them. And if that immigration officer took the pains to sit down to bring out the lapses in your applications, you should